Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In this one we have another single family house for you. It's a little bit different from the last video we did. As you'll see, it's quite a fixer-upper, whereas the other one was pretty much turnkey. We're sending the drone up in the air to look at the roof, just like every time. This roof looks pretty dang good, actually. The side roofs and the porch roofs were recently done. Not sure why they chose such a different color. I wouldn't have done that, but that's fine. As long as it doesn't leak. It's a rental, so it's not too big of a deal for me. I guess maybe it matches the red porch and the red trim around some of the windows. The siding looks to be in very good condition, and all the windows are replacement vinyl windows. This driveway is very alligator skinned, and it could use a 2-inch top coat for sure. Looks like they had some foundation issues on this side of the house and it was redone. It was redone poorly, but it was redone nonetheless. A little bit of parging on this and it will look much better. This house has a nice back porch and it's got a pool. In the rental business, a pool is a big no-no. So we are going to get rid of that as soon as we can. It's a big liability issue. As we enter the inside, we're going to replace all this flooring here in the living room, dining room, and entryway with LVP flooring. This hardwood's just very rough and it's not worth resanding and refinishing. As you can already see, there's a bunch of sheetrock work that's been done and quite a bit more to do, as well as painting. That wasn't in the pictures. Oh, it's a bathroom. Potentially.
Future bathroom.
Future bathroom.
Or laundry room.
The plans for this room are in fact to make this into a half bath and a laundry room both. As far as the kitchen goes, putting a back plate on this dishwasher is pretty much the only thing we need to do in here. The rest of it looks pretty good already. Here we run out to the back deck. As I already said, we're going to be getting rid of the pool. And then we will replace this railing wherever it is open there. As we head upstairs, this is where the majority of the work is needed to be done. This bathroom's not terrible. It needs a back plate there on the shower and some work on the ceiling from where the moisture has taken the paint off. But other than that, it's pretty much done. This house has 3 nice sized bedrooms. 2 out of the 3 look like this with the plaster coming off the lath here. It just needs to be completely redone with sheetrock and paint. Luckily, the floors look to be in decent shape up here. They're still hardwood floors, so I think we'll be able to save those. Here we have some more moisture problems with the paint, but that's not a huge deal. I mean, so far it's just cosmetic.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah. Here we enter the third and final room. As you see, more sheetrock work and paint. We're headed up to the attic now. It looks like somebody had finished this off and was living up here or had some sort of play space or something. It's finished, heated, and it's got outlets. However, according to city code, we're not allowed to have anybody up here living, so we're probably going to lock that door off. Otherwise, they're just going to store stuff up there or live up there. As we enter the basement here, we have some more maintenance to do. That side door needs to be replaced, and as you'll see, the boiler needs to be replaced, which is a very large ticket item. Probably about $6,000 to replace this boiler. As I said before, this wall wasn't done very well. As you can see here, we see daylight here. They forgot a brick. This is a look at that bathroom, laundry room that we're going to replace. Looks like somebody started to do some plumbing but didn't finish, or it was taken down, one or the other. Okay, now that you've seen the tour of this place, let's head over to the analysis phase and I'll bring up the spreadsheet. Alright, so let's analyze this property. Their asking price is $74,000. Between all the drywall work, all the flooring, the boiler, that's a big ticket item, potentially doing the driveway, working on the foundation wall, and some other odds and ends, I'm assuming I'm going to have around $15,000 in repairs. So let's fill in all of this stuff. Typically, I would put in the $15,000 here. I'm going to do something a little bit different this time, and I'll show you why. Let's keep going. 4% closing, 20% down, 20 years to pay off. Mortgage rate is 7.75. Sorry, interest rate is 7.75. Rents for this are going to be $1,600 a month. I'm going to keep 1 month vacancy like every time. 1% maintenance. Since I'm going to be doing so much to this house, there shouldn't be much to repair. Management always stays at 10%. Insurance is $600. And taxes on this place are just over $3,000. So if you see up here, my cash on cash return is under 20% if I pay asking and I put $15,000 cash into the repairs. So what I'm going to do for this property instead is I'm going to do a construction loan with the bank. Essentially, they're going to give me $15,000 to do the repairs, and they're just going to add it to my mortgage balance. So instead of putting this down here, which is going to be cash up front, I'm going to add it to essentially the cost of the property, and then that's going to help my cash on cash return very much. And I will show you. So asking price $74,000 plus the $15,000 in repairs is $89,000. So right now I'm at 19 cash on cash. If I do that $89,000 here, just get rid of that. You'll see my cash on cash return is just under 25% now. So to get it to 25%, I will take I believe $2,000 off of the price. Yeah, so $87,000. That gives me just over 25% cash on cash return. So I do not want to pay any more than $72,000 for this property with the $15,000 I have in repairs. However, you know that I do a 10% rule, so I offer at least 10% less than the asking price. So I will be doing that, and I'm sure they're going to counter, and we'll settle on something at least $72,000 or lower, hopefully. So I'll let you know. Okay, so update on this property. The asking price was $74,000. I offered $64,000. The seller countered at $67,000, and then I split the cost there, and we settled on $65,500. They accepted the deal, so there's another one added to the portfolio. And just to update you on what cash on cash return I'm getting now that we got it for $65,500, it's just over 30% cash on cash return at that price. So that's amazing. However, we have run into one hiccup. So they stole copper from there on the 1-inch.
The 1-inch return.
1-inch return of the boiler. That went across here on the hangers. Through there. In the crawl space. All the way over.
They're telling how far over
here.
I can see it.
And back in there.
Yeah, it broke off right there, just inside this.
Just inside the wall.
Yeah.
Okay. And also the main cold right here going there, and the hot coming off of there.
And
Going
the
somewhere.
supply line coming in from that wall there.
The main comes from that hole. A couple days ago, right after we had an offer accepted, there was a break-in. Well, it wasn't really a break-in. A door was left open from the appraiser or a realtor or somebody. Someone came in and stole a bunch of the copper from the boiler. So one of two things had to happen. The seller either had to fix the issue or give us some money back at closing. I prefer to just get money back at closing, do it myself, or hire somebody that I know is going to do it properly. I would hate to, have the seller do it and just do a poor job and then have to fix it later. So we told the seller we want $3,000 back at closing, and they agreed to it. So everything should be okay. Hopefully we have no more issues with this house before closing or after. Definitely after. We've got a lot of work to do with this one, as you saw in the video. So you'll be seeing a lot of update videos and working videos on this house, I'm sure. And with that, I'm going to end this video. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and thank you for watching. Bye.